back, everybody. I bet you think these are only for the pool. You're okay. You're okay. Everybody's safe here. Think again. Ken and Paige are putting their thinking caps on over their own noodles and showing us how to think outside the pool. This is a fun idea, though. I mean, you guys have both been inspired in different ways. I've taken your noodles.
You have.
Taken
We don't
back.
trust you with these.
Yes.
Tell us what we can expect.
Well, I love finding new uses for everyday items, like things that are inexpensive that you can find everywhere and elevating them to a different use.
Beautiful.
Yes, that no one will believe that it is actually a pool noodle.
Right.
Yes, and so we are up to the challenge of just taking a couple of these and turning them into something amazing.
All right. I know.
Yes.
We love these challenges. That's for sure. Paige, you want to go first?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Let's start
All
with
right.
you. Now, you went the home decor route.
I did. 'Cause-
Shocker there.
Shocker, yes. I staged properties. I actually had this up in my house over the weekend, and I got compliments. I'm like, these are pool noodles. Cheap, and fun.
That's
okay,
amazing,
so you're going
though.
to need 2 pool noodles
Okay.
to create 2 of these little pilings. So you can kind of see I've turned them into little nautical pilings. I love going to the beach, and I love when you see a pier and you see the pilings on the side. It's just so gorgeous.
Visually, it's beautiful. Absolutely.
My family goes out there. There we are. My mom and grandma, and those are the pilings there. If you want to buy those, you're going to be spending a lot of money. If you want to buy
Instead-
these, you're going to be spending about $2.
Exactly right.
Okay, so you take
what do we do here?
2 long pool noodles, and
Okay.
whatever size is fine. The fact that mine is bigger than his, I mean, it's fine.
Well-
I mean, do you say it's better? We'll see at the end.
We'll find out.
Okay, so this is just a bread knife. I don't want to scare anyone at home, but you guys, if you have the block, take a bread knife, and the first pool noodle you'll cut in half. The second pool noodle you'll cut in thirds. And guess what? That is going to give you all 3 that you need.
Just like
Yep.
that. Okay.
1, 2, and just pretend I have another.
Easy enough.
Cut this earlier.
Okay.
And then contact paper. So this is the paper that you buy for your drawers.
Right.
It's self-adhesive. So that also means it's going to stick to your pool noodle so easily.
And you got like sort of a driftwood look. You got sort of a foam wood look.
And you can get these in a lot of different colors. You can get the darker wood as well, but I love this driftwood.
Yeah, it
so
looks
here's
really
how you
great.
measure it. This is
Okay.
very, very scientific. Set it down, roll it, and because contact paper has these little grids,
Yeah.
you can just cut along that line, and it's done for you. So you don't even need to measure it, the circumference. You don't need to worry about any of that. As soon as you do that,
Yes.
you take your contact paper and you undo it. I've started a little.
Okay.
It's actually a little windy out here. Can
We've
you
got a
hold
little.
this
We've got a
one?
little breeze. Yeah,
We
I know.
do.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, I'm thinking do this inside where there's no breeze, and just pull that back.
Okay.
If you hold that side,
Yep.
excellent. I am just going to start the pool noodle there. Remember, this is self-adhesive, so once you have that pulled back,
Yep.
it is doing the work for you. So keep pulling that. Keep going. Keep going. Don't worry if it's not perfect, because guess what? No piece of driftwood
We
is
didn't even
perfect.
rehearse that, ladies and gentlemen. That was just the first time we tried that. Well done.
Isn't that great?
Now, it's great because it already looks like it's meant to be, but we've got a little top
Yes.
here, and you got to trim this side. So
Got
what
to
do we
trim
do?
this side. So what I did, I just trim off what you don't need, and then if you go back in and you do little slices
Yep.
like this, you'll see you can fold them over each other.
Oh.
And because you don't want that messy top, or the other side, what you do is just, I've done one here, cut out a little piece of the contact paper and put it over the top. Can you see that?
Easy enough, and then you
Yep.
assemble them together with a little bit of nice looking rope.
Yes. And you know what? I will finish that while you go find out what Ken's up to.
Paige, very impressive, very impressive. Let's head over here now. Hello, Ken.
Hello, sir.
You've been inspired by something else entirely, and it's been
Yes.
fantastic.
2 things say summer to me.
What are they?
Pools and popsicles. So the idea of being able to combine both, I'm using my pool noodle to create pool noodle popsicles that can actually be mailed as party invitations.
You guys come up with these things is what I want to know.
So,
Okay, what do we gotta
absolutely
do?
adorable here. You make it, you put a stamp on there, and the U.S. Post Office will actually deliver this. I thought it was like a very fun way to do it.
You realize that Layla's birthday party's coming up. It's going to be a pool party. We will be doing these invitations.
I will help you out.
Okay,
I'm
good.
your
And then the
popsicle
holiday
buddy.
decor will be Paige's
You already
up.
have the decor as well.
So what I've gotten here, I've gotten a pool noodle, and all I'm going to do with a little utility knife, I'm just going to cut around to give myself about 6 inches or so.
Okay, very good.
Once I've done that, what you want to do, if you can look here, you want to cut it just about right there, if you can see. So you're going to go down one side. You can use a straight edge if you want to. You don't need to. And you're going to do that down both sides. So you're basically cutting out the middle as it were.
Okay.
So you're gonna do that. So I've got 2 of them here that I already did.
So almost like just a wedge out of it. Not exactly half, though.
Not exactly right. It's
Little
about
less
a
than
third.
half.
You just
Okay.
have a little bit of that dimple here.
Got it, okay.
Now what you're gonna do is with a full noodle, you're just going to put that right on the edge and use that as a guide and go ahead and cut around. And that's going to give you sort of that rounded popsicle tip. There you go.
Perfect.
And now you basically just, with your utility knife, just do a little bit of trimming all the way around and sort of keep whittling it away until you get
a nice smooth curved top,
rounded,
just like the popsicle.
Exactly. You want to do that on both.
Look how good that looks
so
already.
very, very easy. So you can get, you know, a dozen of these out of a $2 pool noodle.
Great.
Next, you want to get some pattern cardstock. If you don't have pattern cardstock, just get scrapbook paper and just spray glue it to a piece of cardstock.
Okay.
What you're going to do is get your 2 popsicles, put them on, and you're going to trace around your shape and cut that out with a pair of scissors or with an X-Acto blade. And that's going to leave you with this. So I've got that shape. Now all you're going to do is assemble it. I have 2 tongue depressors here.
I was just going to say, you got some tongue depressors to help you out, too.
Tongue depressors slash, I'm going to steal Paige. Can I steal your glue gun there?
Yes, you can.
We'll move it over
Tongue
here. It's all heated
depressors
up.
slash
Reach.
popsicle sticks. You can get those from, you know, any craft store. And we're just going to hot glue right down the center of each.
And I am going to be dad of the century when she has her pool party.
Well, you
And I've
know,
got, like, it all decked out with decor,
Seriously.
and the invites go to her friends, and everybody's talking about them at school.
Well, so
And I'll
much
have
more
you guys to
interesting
thank.
than like an Evite, you know?
It's so good.
Oh, it's so
good.
good.
And then you land and put the invite on the other side, just like that.
And you're done.
I say
Oh
this
my
is not
goodness.
just for kids. How stoked would you be if we got this in the mail today?
Well, we're
Everybody
being
can talk
invited to
about it.
Layla's party.
That's exactly right. You'll find out. You'll
Okay.
find out. Full instructions will be at hallmarkchannel.com.